My wedding videographer included footage of my maid of honor stealing gifts, and she had no idea it was recorded. Sarah had been my best friend since college. We'd been roommates for 3 years, shared everything from clothes to heartbreaks to late-night ice cream binges. When David proposed, asking her to be my maid of honor was automatic. She squealed louder than I did when I called to tell her. The months leading up to the wedding were a blur of dress fittings, venue visits, and endless planning sessions. Sarah was perfect, organized, supportive, always volunteering to handle details I was too stressed to manage. She coordinated the bachelorette party, kept track of RSVPs, and even helped address 200 invitations by hand. "You're so lucky to have her," my mom said after Sarah spent an entire Saturday helping arrange centerpieces. "She's like the sister you never had." I agreed completely. The wedding day was everything I dreamed of. Sarah looked stunning in her dusty rose bridesmaid dress, held my train during photos, and gave the most beautiful speech about friendship and love. As guests dropped off gifts at the designated table, I noticed Sarah volunteering to help organize them. "One less thing for you to worry about," she said, squeezing my hand. 2 weeks later, David and I finally got around to opening gifts during our lazy Sunday morning routine. We'd been so exhausted after the honeymoon that the mountain of beautifully wrapped boxes had sat untouched in our spare room. That's when we noticed something strange. The gift registry showed that David's aunt had purchased the $300 KitchenAid mixer we'd been eyeing for months, but it wasn't among our presents. Neither was the crystal vase set from my college sorority sisters, or the expensive knife block from David's groomsmen. "Maybe they got lost during transport?" David suggested, but I had a sinking feeling. When our videographer Matt delivered the final wedding video, I was excited to relive our perfect day. The ceremony footage was gorgeous. The reception looked magical, and then I saw something that made my blood run cold. There was Sarah, during the cocktail hour while everyone was mingling, casually walking back and forth from the gift table to her car. The camera had been positioned to capture guests signing our book, but it inadvertently caught the parking lot in the background. I watched in horror as my best friend, my maid of honor, systematically loaded 7 wrapped boxes into her trunk. David leaned over my shoulder. "Is she taking our gifts?" I rewound the footage. There it was, clear as day. Sarah checking to make sure no one was watching, then sliding boxes one by one into her car. The timestamp showed this happened during my father-daughter dance, when everyone's attention was on us. My phone rang. Sarah's contact photo, us laughing at last year's Halloween party, felt like a mockery. "Hey, how's married life?" she chirped. "Sarah, we need to talk." "What's wrong? You sound weird." I told her about the missing gifts, about the video. Silence. "Sarah, I don't know what you're talking about. I have footage of you putting boxes in your car." More silence. Then her voice changed completely. "You were so busy with wedding stuff, I was just protecting them. You know how wedding gifts get stolen from venues? By taking them to your apartment? I was going to bring them over this weekend." Lies. All lies. The next day, I showed up at her apartment with David and the video on my laptop. Sarah opened the door wearing the silk scarf my aunt had given us, still in its Hermes box. "Give us our gifts back, Sarah." Her face crumbled. "I'm sorry. I don't know why I did it. I was just jealous, I guess. You have everything now." We recovered most of the presents, though she'd already returned the mixer for store credit and used the money for a weekend trip to Vegas. The friendship was over, obviously. What hurt most wasn't the theft. It was discovering that the person I'd trusted most had been calculating and cold enough to steal from us on our wedding day. 6 months later, Sarah tried to reconcile through mutual friends. "She made a mistake," they said. "She misses you." I thought about all the moments I'd trusted her completely. All the secrets shared, the support given, the love I'd felt for someone who turned out to be a stranger. "Some mistakes reveal who people really are," I told them. "Last week I heard she's engaged. I wonder if she'll have bridesmaids. And more importantly, I wonder if they know to watch